So I didn't go the first week, and then I decided not to go the first week of the second third week after we applying for the pin the second time. Then the second week, I told my husband to go for me because, like I said, I was pregnant. As at this time, I was like almost 8 months pregnant because 3 weeks has passed already. So I went. No, he went for me, and same story. There's still he explained to them that the wife has been coming. The woman he mentioned that the wife has been coming. They just knew who he was talking about. So the woman said, after all, I dropped my phone number that I should not worry. She will call me when the pin arrives. Hmm. She will call me when the pin arrives. Do you know that the second, third week passed? Now it's been 6 weeks, and I only have 3 attempts. After the second, third week had passed, I had to reapply the third time, thinking that YouTube would bring my Google AdSense to the postal code that I wrote, or to the post office under the postal code that I filled when I was applying for it. So in my third week, in my third 3 weeks, this time around, you know that initially I was saying I will go this week, I won't go this week. I was going, in fact, no, not me. My husband was going twice every week. The first week he went twice. The second week he went twice. Ah. The third week I said, don't worry, I'll go there by myself. Maybe you've not been explaining to them well. So I had to go there by myself. This time, I was close to giving birth. And because I knew that, I shall have to go by myself. And this woman told me not to stress myself, that when this thing comes, she will call me. But the woman might not understand that I have limited time. She might not understand that this thing works with duration. So I I came back home on the last week of the third time, or like on the last week of the 3 weeks after applying the third time. I don't know if my explanation is clear. I decided to, okay, not me. My husband was like, there's something he wants to tell me, that he thinks that I should go to, there's a bigger post office, right? But the truth is, the address and the postal code and the post office under the postal code that I've filled when I was applying for my monetization is truly the one that I've been going. Is truly the one that this pin is supposed to be. But it was like, why don't I try this postal code? This post office, I'm telling you, does not even share the same postal code with the one I've been going. It's a completely different postal code. So it was like, why don't I try go to that post office? It's a bigger post office, but it's a bit far from us. Like, why don't I try go there and go and check that maybe the thing arrived there. Initially, I didn't want to go. In fact, it was like 2 days to the end of the last day. I decided to dress myself up, carry ourselves. When I say ourselves, I was pregnant, my face was swollen. I even made a video. Maybe I will insert it in this video if I can find it. My face was swollen. I was big like this, like balloon. I decided to go there. And do you know that when I got there, hmm, I told them that I wanted to check for Google AdSense pin. You know how people will treat you when you are pregnant. Everybody was saying, come in, sit down, sit down, sit down. I was praying in my mind that, God, let me see this Google AdSense pin here. And when I checked, I didn't just see one. I saw two Google AdSense pins, two paper like this that belongs to me. Immediately I saw my surname. I screamed. I didn't even know I could scream like that with that state that I was. I didn't know I could scream like that too. I actually screamed. I was happy. And the two of them were just together. So I saw these two together. Immediately I took the two of them. I just stood up. I started going. I didn't even tell anybody bye bye. And like I said earlier, sometimes when you are pregnant, you won't know what to, you won't think right. You won't think right. You will just be doing things your way. I just stood up. I started going. The man said, "Come back here. Are you not going to settle us? Now you want to start cashing out. You want to start collecting money from. You want to start earning from YouTube. Won't you settle us?" I was not thinking that true. Even if this man had not asked, considering what my eyes have seen. before I finally monetize my channel to the extent of even having this thing. I'm supposed to give them something. So I gave everybody, there were like six of them. I gave each person what I could afford, each. Then I came home. Immediately I stepped out of that post office. I made a video. In that video, I was showing my Google AdSense in my swollen face. You won't believe when I tell you that it wasn't up to 2 days. It wasn't up to 2 days after I received these two pin that was it 2 days because as of when I received this pin, I was like 2 days to the deadline for me to impute the pin because first 3 weeks had passed, the second 3 weeks had passed, now the third 3 weeks. It was like 2 days to the end of the third 3 weeks. So I think it was the second day after I received this pin that I went to the hospital for my antenatal and the doctor told me to go and bring my bag. That's not story for this particular topic, right? No. But what I'm trying to say is the second day after I collected this pin, after I received this pin, I went to the hospital for delivery and I stayed for days, like 10 days before the delivery. So I was at the hospital. So there was no way I would have been going to check if the pins were ready if I had not gone that day. Although my husband could go for me, but sometimes you will feel like maybe who you are sending is not saying what he or she is supposed to say. Maybe you should go by yourself. Maybe the pin is actually there. When you're expecting something, you will understand what I'm saying, regardless of what you're expecting. When you're expecting something, now you'll be thinking a lot, especially something like Google AdSense pin. Now, after I had given birth, I spent like 10 days at the hospital before giving birth. Then I spent like 5 days at the hospital after giving birth. Now I'm telling you that 15 days, oh, please just understand where I'm going. 15 days after the first 3 weeks had passed, the second 3 weeks had passed, the third 3 weeks, I received two of these pins. No, I received two papers like this, a day to the end of the third 3 weeks. And then after those three weeks in three places, I spent 15 days in total at the hospital giving birth. I came back home. Hmm? I came back home. My baby was already like 1 month old. 1 month old. We were just inside the house one day. After the first 3 weeks had passed, second 3 weeks had passed, third 3 weeks had passed, I spent 15 days at the hospital. My baby was already 1 month old. So after first 3 weeks, second 3 weeks, third 3 weeks, another 2 weeks, which is 15 days, and another 4 weeks, which is 1 month. Please help me to calculate all these books together. Is it not more than 4 months that YouTube gives as deadline before you put in your pin? I now heard knock on my gate. The person was really banging the gate. Only for me to open this gate. I now saw a postman. I saw a postman from the post office that is close to my house that I've been going since all this while. Hmm? This man told me that he had been on leave. He told me he had been on leave, that he was the one that was supposed to go to that big post office to receive all the mails and all the Google AdSense pin and whatever mail or whatever message that is coming to our region, that he was the one that was supposed to go and pick them up and drop them at that post office that is close to me. Post office that me have been going for three times 9 for 9 weeks of my life. I've been going. Me and my husband, we've been going. Actually, it's because a person is on leave. Somebody that was supposed to go there and receive the it's not only it's not only mail, it's not only paper, it's not only Google AdSense they send, and they send a lot of things to, they send packages and all of that. So it's because the person had been on leave and this person does not have a replacement or maybe a colleague that they are supposed to be doing that job together, so that when one person is on leave, another person can take over. When this one is on leave, this one can take over. It was the only one. That's the only reason my pin did not come to this post office that is close to me. That's how I would have sat down, time would have passed. And then it was not this easy. It was not as easy as it is now. That Google will now send you your pin via email. This man told me that he had been on leave, that when he resumed, people at the post office told him that this person, because I dropped my name and my phone number, like I said, that this name has been coming for to check on the Google AdSense, and the person is even heavily pregnant. That you should just take that pin now and take it to the address that is on top of it. That was why this man came to our house. How was that I received this third one? No. That means all the while that I was requesting for this pin, Google was actually sending the pin. They sent the first one, they sent the second one, they sent the third one. But because I don't even want to say incompetent people or whatever, because what is that called? Just because of them, I was not receiving my pin. I wasn't receiving them. So do you know? I forgot to mention when I told you that I said I went to the hospital the second day I received this pin. When I got home, I wasn't chanced to fill the pin, where I was supposed to fill it. I filled this pin on my admission bed. On my admission bed, inside that uniform. You know when they admit you now, they will give you uniform. Inside that uniform. Now I filled this pin. I made a video of filling this pin. I was happy. I was happy when I was filling this pin. And the thing is, if you check this one, I didn't open it. No, if you check this one, I didn't open it. It's still sealed. This one is still sealed. This one as well is still sealed. Still sealed. I didn't open it. See, this is I'm supposed to open it, but it's still sealed. But you see this one, I think I'll break this in two parts. I'll break this video in two parts. Yeah, it says I will. So, but you see this one, I opened it. There was only one I opened because the thing is, even if you apply 3 times and YouTube sends you 3 times, it's just one. It's the same number that is on the three of them. Once you open anyone, you don't have to open all of them. Once you open one and type it in, it will accept it. So it was only this one that I opened. So that's by the way. So this man came and gave me the third pin. I told this man not to worry, that I don't need it again. Now what is he telling me? That is because he had been on leave. That me I've been worrying and stressing, and I won't stop thinking, and I won't stop going to that place. And another thing is, if you've been waiting for your pin, just know that this pin might go to the next post office to your post office, like the next post office in your neighborhood. It's not only like these people, I saw people's pin there, lying down useless. Am I supposed to say lying down? Is lying down actually right? I don't know. But I saw people's pin there, just there. And these people that I'm telling, because I checked the address on it, this address is far from me. It's my area, right? It's my area, but it's very, very far. There's a post office that is not far from that area too. But this pin is now at the post office close to me. And my own pin is at the post office far away from me. So don't just go to one post office in your area and be asking them every time. Go to that next one. Just use Google to check for the next one that is close to you apart from that one. Go there, even if you've not filled the address when you were applying for your monetization. Still go there, please. Your pin might be there. It happened to me. You get, so your pin might just be there. It might be that that's the first place they will drop the pin before dispatching it to the smaller post office. It might be that. So please make sure that it's not just one post office that you are checking your pin. Go to post offices around you. Please go to post offices around you. So I told the man that I don't need the pin again, that I've gone to the bigger one to look for my pin and I found it there. And this man said I have to pay for his tea fare. I have to pay for his tea fare. After all, it already came. That I have to pay for because it came with this delivery bike that he spent money to buy from that I have to pay. This is somebody that government is paying. I'm sure it's government that will be buying fuel inside that delivery bike. It's not a problem. It's just because of what the man did earlier. Now, I shall give him money. And I collected the pin for me, even though I didn't need it again at that point because I'd already used the one I received, one of the ones I received earlier. And that was it. That is my monetization story. That is how I was able to get 3 of these pins. So what I would say is, if you are in the process of monetization, please Don't just go and search for, and you're expecting a pin, not this one they will send to your email. You're expecting a paper pin like this. Don't just go and check for it in the nearest post office to you. Go to like 3 to 4 post offices around you, even the ones that are far away from you. Go there. The pin might just be there. So I'll be breaking this video in 2 parts because it's already lengthy. I'll be uploading it as part 1, part 2. Thank you so much for watching. If this video has been helpful to you, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't just give it a thumbs up. Subscribe as well, then turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to notify you next time I upload a new video on this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.